Oh boy, he was a difference in the game. I know Mike's stats line was very impressive, and Mike had a great game, but we got beat so bad inside there, the first time we played him. And Waverly's presence and just his activity, 5 blocks and 10 rebounds. And just a great performance. And again, as well as Mike played, I thought Wave was a difference in the game.
Can you explain his recent kind of increase in production?
Well, he's getting an opportunity and he's taking advantage of it. And to his credit, when things didn't go well for him, for whatever reason, he just kept going and stayed with us as a coaching staff. And when he got his second chance, he came back and has given us a lot. So I feel good for him. The character he showed when things didn't go well for him, and I made a decision to go a different direction for a while. He didn't quit on us. He didn't quit on his teammates. Didn't quit on himself. And to see him play that well tonight, all his teammates were fired up for him. Everybody felt really good for him.
Like you said, this performance from him was due. Did you get a sense through this whole process that he was?
Well, he was practicing better, but I've got to be honest, I didn't see this coming. The blocks and the change in shots and 10 rebounds. I didn't see that coming. So just a really great performance and feel really good for him.
How many shots do you think he altered?
Oh, man. He got the 5 blocks, and I bet there was at least 10 other shots that they at least were looking for him, which we haven't had. We haven't had a rim protector, and you look at conference stats, and our blocks are way behind our opponents. So, again, even though he had 5 blocks, there were a lot of shots he had an effect on, I really, really think.
Another game tonight where you guys get the lead and then they kind of make a run at you and get it within 1 and within 3.
Well, we weren't going to shoot it as well as we did out, to start. I mean, I think we hit every shot there to start the game, and, the energy was flowing, which was, the crowd was great, and we got off to a good start. The energy in the building was good, and the students were good. It was a good night for us, and, the thing that allowed them to come back in the second half, we missed free throws. I think we missed 6 and 2 front ends of 1-on-1s, and then we hit, 17, 15, 16, whatever we did to finish the game. But, it kind of allowed them to come back there because we missed a bunch of free throws in a row, which is uncharacteristic for our team.
Another situation there where you guys, they're within 1 and within 3. There was about 10 minutes left, and you guys made the plays.
Yeah, no, I thought our guys kept their composure. We gave up a few easy baskets, and then it turned, and we got to the free throw line, and guys finished them. And they're a good basketball team. They got 3 really good seniors, and Carson. Jordan's going to be a pro. Jahi's going to be a pro, and Marshall's got a shot. They got 3 guys there that have a shot. So it's a pretty talented team.
Did you essentially make this a one-on-one matchup for Wade against Kuczynski and just tell him, hey?
We didn't double him any. We wanted to see. In fairness to Jordan, I don't know if he's wearing down a little bit, but his last 4 games he hadn't been in double figures, so we didn't want to overextend. And they're very good, best 3-point shooting team in the league, so we didn't want to get too extended.
You guys have 1 more game already, but do you feel like things are finally coming together for your team?
Well, we're getting better. Still don't think we've hit on all cylinders yet. I still think there's a lot more that we can grow into. We don't have much time to do it, but I really, a lot of teams would have folded at 3-8, and you've just lost 3 games by 2 points. A lot of teams would have folded, and we had great leadership, and those guys in the locker room did a great job of staying together and keep pushing each other, and it's really a testament to their character. And I've said all along they're good guys, and they've shown it because. To fight back from 3-8, I don't know if there's a lot of teams that would have done that, and so they've done it, and I feel really good for them.
Do you have the sense that your team has been playing a lot more relaxed in these last 6 games?
No, Well, we haven't been relaxed. You know, we knew that backs were against the wall, and you know, I wouldn't say relaxed is the right word. I think we've been a little more focused, you know, and you know, we still, as a team, you know, still make some mistakes that we shouldn't make at this juncture in the season. You know, this point in the season, you know, we still do some things that, you know, I just haven't done a good job, you know, getting them to where we should be. But we've made improvement.
And the crowd was really, it was electric out there tonight. What are you hoping for and anticipating for the Arizona game?
Well, you know, I just hope that people realize our opportunity. Now, Arizona, it's not going to bother them. I mean, they're used to playing in front of, you know, Sean Miller and Arizona have done an unbelievable job of representing our league and getting our conference recognition this year. And they fought every challenge. You know, they've lost 2 games at the buzzer. You know, I mean, they're playing really good now. We had a great opportunity to beat them at their place. We didn't get it done, but they're playing better now. So we're going to have to play a lot better than what we did at their place, you know, to put ourselves in a position to win. Because they've represented our league. They've been tough. They're defensive-minded. They're a good basketball team. You know, I still think they're the best team in the country. And so we're going to have to really play well. We're going to have to get some help from the crowd. But again, it's not going to affect them. I'm just hoping it gets us fired up and keeps us, because there's going to be a lot of ups and downs in that game, just like there were down in Tucson. You know, for us to be successful, we're going to have to play through a lot of adversity. You know, they're going to hit some more shots than what they hit. Their size is going to give us problems, just like it did down there. We're going to have to bring our A game. There's absolutely no doubt about that. I think, like I said, I think they're the best team in the country. And you talk about players that are going to be playing for a long time. I got a bunch of them sitting on their bench. So we're going to have to play really well.
Can you talk about tonight's physicality and how your team responded to it?
Oh, I thought we did pretty good. I didn't see what Wave did to get the technical. That's, you know, we don't condone that in any way. We're 14-point lead and they're shooting 4 free throws in the ball. Wave was doing a good job. They weren't doing that good, and that was not a good juncture in the game. Fortunately, they missed 2 of the free throws, and did they score on the play? I can't remember. No, they hit a 3 and took it to 9. That is right. Yeah. So, you know, Wave, that was a really bad. You know, they get 5 points on that possession. Could have been 7. So, really bad possession for us.
Mike said that he's find it funny that people are surprised you guys are on a run like this. He saw a confidence in the group. But from where you guys were at 3-8, are you surprised?
Yeah,
by
no, I'm not surprised. You know, I knew we were capable of it, and I knew the schedule had flipped in our schedule. Okay, because, you know, during that losing streak, we were on the road a lot. You know, and so, you know, I knew the schedule was going to flip in our favor. So, no, I'm not surprised. You know, we had to take care of business and we had to play better. But I knew we had the talent. I knew the guys were staying together. There wasn't any panic. They weren't jumping ship on us. So I knew we had a chance, but I knew we were going to have to really focus and take care of business and get better as a team if we were going to do it.
What is it that this team with Joe seems to have such low starts, but then picks up in the second half? Joe Young.
Joe Young?
About this team, they defended so well in the first half and he breaks out in the second.
Oh, I don't know. He had 2 shots in the first half, 2 in the second. You know, Joe's a good player, you know, and he sometimes makes the game harder than it has to be. But he did hit a big 3 from the corner there, and you know, he's used to making big shots. Probably had him out there a little bit too much tonight. But he, Dot, and Jason have been really a good rotation for us. They've done a good job.
With one game remaining, what do you tell your team in the locker room today?
You know, not much. Not to get too excited. You know, it was a good win, but we still got a lot of work to do. We're going to take tomorrow off. They like that, and then we'll be back Thursday, Friday to get ready for a 1 o'clock game on Saturday. You know, at this time of year, you forget about this one, move on to the next one, and try to get as focused as you can. You don't want to overwork them. We won't be out in the gym a long time on Thursday or Friday, but we'll want to be intense and sharp and get ready for, you know, a really big game, a really big opportunity for us. You know, we just go swing away, and, you know, we got a top 3 team in here, and, you know, it just should be fun for the fans. It should be fun for the players. You know, you don't get these opportunities every day, and, you know, as what I told them when we went to Tucson, fellas, just, you don't get this opportunity every day. You know, they were ranked really high then, and you don't get these opportunities. You got to go take advantage of it. And we didn't finish that one there, and that was my fault as much as anybody's. And now we just got to get them ready and hopefully get this one done.
How does having a rim protector change the overall team defense? You feel like this is an opportunity to be a little more aggressive?
Well, you know, if we can count on that, yeah. But, you know, heck, Wade just did a great job. You know, I'm hoping that we can get something similar to that, you know, on Saturday. But Tarnowski's, you know, an NBA type player, and he's going to have his work cut out for him again. He's about the same size, maybe a little thicker, maybe not as long as Jordan, but Wade's going to have his work cut out for him again.
You can stop by the frat house before every game now?
No, I'm not. I'm not. It was fun last night, though. The guys were great, and so, you know, I do appreciate the students coming out tonight. You know, we just I need to get out of my office more, you know, but we're still scrambling, so we'll try to get. But the students were great. The fans were great. Really appreciate the support. Again, when we were struggling a little bit there, I thought the energy in the building really helped. You know, and that's why college basketball is a home court sport. You know, you're supposed to get that energy from your crowd, and the crowd delivered.
Where did that come from, the campus tour yesterday? Was that your idea? Where did that come from?
Well, somebody just came into the office and said, you know, Coach, they're not picking up the student tickets. You know, they're picking them up for Saturday, but they're not picking them up for the midweek game. And so, yeah, I called Rob and said, Rob, what can I do? You know, let's figure something out here. We got to get a crowd. We got to get this game. And then the students responded, you know, by picking up the tickets. And you know, college basketball is all about the student crowd. You know, the old people don't cheer. You know, I mean, you know, they're comfortable. You sit in the seats, they're comfortable. The bleachers are where you got to get some energy going. And heck, everybody else is comfortable. They're not getting up. They might clap their hands a little bit, but the energy comes from the students, you know, and the way they design the arena with those students right across, I mean, it's a great opportunity for our students. They got front row seats. There's a lot of universities, they don't put you there. You know, those are all donors there, and they got you in the end zones or up high. I mean, Oregon went to bat for the students. All right, check out college basketball. See how many of them have those seats right on the floor, you know, and then the good end zone there. I mean, we got good seats for students. So they responded, and they were great. So really appreciate it.